It's the social media craze that has dentists gnashing their teeth.
I'm gonna file my teeth down with a nail file because they are not perfect.
My eyes have been bleached. No, turn off. Just get that out of my face. No, I don't need another BS godforsaken trend happening. No, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just gonna turn my seat around, close my eyes, and wait for the intro to play. Because no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Just run the intro. Run the motherfucking intro. God. Is it gone? Can I now go back? Can I turn my seat around? Yeah? I'm still closing my eyes. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank heavens for that. What is up, everyone? It's an intro here, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And yes, we are back yet again for another TMIR this month in review, where I find all the big stories that happened on social media and in the world in each and every single month. So, what has happened in the month of October
2020?
The Premier League and the EFL have been exposed for the corruption that they've been getting up to. The Premier League, the richest league in the world, has been exposed for the past few weeks, but for me, it's been exposed for the past few years, to perfectly be honest. Because if we go all the way back to the summer of this year, where the Newcastle United were on the brink of having a Saudi-based consortium, Mohammed bin Salman, Amanda Stavely, Reuben Brothers, and pretty much every... Honestly, there's so many actual consortiums owned by Newcastle, it's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, they're on the brink of having a Saudi-backed consortium going to buy their club. And the Premier League, all they had to do was literally go over the human rights record and many other BS, stuff that Saudi have done. But they didn't. They sat in their ass for 17 weeks, didn't know what to say, yes or no to this deal, and just left Newcastle fans with a little middle finger to them saying, you know what, we don't really care about you, so we're just going to do nothing. And just let either Mike Ashley, Newcastle, or the Saudi-based consortium pull out of the deal. And Newcastle United now are still owned by Mike Ashley. As a Newcastle United fan, I'm fucking pissed off with the Premier League, to be honest. And recently, the Premier League have been making this Project Big Picture, which is the top six at this moment in time. The big six, everybody calls them, which is Manchester United, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, and Tottenham, pretty much trying to do a big cartel, which is pretty much they have absolute every say on everything. Who gets the TV deals. The Premier League goes from a 20-team competition to an 18-team competition. None of the other 14 clubs get any say in the terms of a vote, and there's so much other BS. Also, and I can't believe I'm actually going to say this, but the fact of the matter is, Premier League are forcing fans to pay $14.95 for a game. £15 to watch a Premier League game. So if you are a Burnley fan or a West Brom fan who had to go and watch that game, you had to pay £15 fucking pounds for that. That is ridiculous, to say the least. Like, the amount of subscriptions you had to pay anyway to watch Premier League football, you had to pay 4 subscriptions to watch your team play for a whole season. And now you add this bullshit onto it. Like, what the? I'm this type of person, when does it stop? Like, when does it stop? Like, when does get to a stage now in 10 years time, 5 years time, that the Premier League's all going to be pay-per-view games? You have to pay fucking £20 to watch your team play week in, week out. Like, where does it stop? Because I'm baffled by that decision. Like, in what 20 clubs thought this was a good idea? Absolutely ridiculous. The Premier League, you guys should be fucking shaming yourself. Richard Masters and Rick Parry and the merry man of mother effing idiots can all go and take their 15 quid and shove it down their effing throat. Donald Trump gets corona.
And in the last few minutes, President Trump has tweeted saying that he and the First Lady have tested positive for COVID-19.
Here, Lois, take a look.
Oh my God!
This is the best day of my life!
And you may be sitting there saying, Natural, how did you react when Donald Trump got the virus? I was like, oh shit, I had to talk about this in my TMIR series because it happened this month. Yeah, that was literally my reaction when Donald Trump got the virus. Because this man has been nothing short of a complete and utter orangutan this year with actual telling people what to do in a global pandemic. You know, telling them not to wear masks, telling them not to do social distancing, actually telling people to drink bleach. I'm not making this up. He actually said in a press conference to tell people, the American public, to drink bleach. I said way back in February when obviously the global pandemic happened that if Donald Trump isn't careful, he will get the virus and he will regret saying it was a hoax. I still can't believe he called it out, and I do believe in karma, ladies and gentlemen. He got the biggest karma in the history of human mankind, because I just say I'm so happy that Corona went into his bed and gave him the virus. And by the way, people may sit there and say, but Natural, you're just saying that because you're a Joe Biden guy. First and foremost, I couldn't give an absolute rat's ass about the general election in America. To tell you how little fucks I give about it, both of them are absolute idiots. You know, it's like the equivalent. Would you vote for an orangutan who literally looks like has the worst fake tan you've ever seen in your entire life? Or would you vote for a T-Rex dinosaur who barely can even speak English? That's pretty much what it is. It's like two boomers fighting in a pub fighting, which team is worse defensively? Your team or my team? That's pretty much what it was. There's one thing I definitely am not. I don't mock people who have it. Everyone is struggling through it financially, and everyone's struggling with it mentally as well, because mental health has went up massively this year because of lockdown, and people can't, just go out and enjoy their lives. And obviously businesses are falling apart. But Donald Trump has mocked the global pandemic like never before, and I've had enough listening to him. I'm fed up hearing about him every month. It's just something stupid. It's always stupid. Something dumb with this man, isn't it? It's something positive. He's never done anything positive. The only positive he's done this year, he's actually got the virus. That's the only positive Donald Trump has done in 2020. TikTok trends have to stop, and I mean have to stop.
For God's sake, turn it off! Turn it off!
We are seeing a new TikTok trend recently where a bunch of girls are going on a train and getting on men's laps. Now, I'm a type of person in terms of I respect equality, I respect women, I respect men, I respect obviously the Black Lives Matter movement. I respect equality in the world. If a man did this, I would sit here and say, he is locked up. He's going to get a huge prison sentence or a huge, enormous fine for this. So, if a woman does it, it's fine. If a man does it, it's not. This is what I don't understand. But you get these feminist people who sit there and say, well, men are a bunch of, they treat women with utter disrespect. And I'm like, women do as well. Where's the equality? Where's the respect? These men who literally on a bus they probably just come back from work or whatever, and they're like, what the hell? Why is this woman on top of me? I have a girlfriend at home. I know, honestly, it's ridiculous to say the least. You're putting these guys under pressure, and just treating them like absolute. I don't get it. Like, I don't understand what goes into the mind of these people who do these stupid trends. It's always on TikTok, by the way. It's never on fucking Twitter or Instagram. It's always on TikTok. I don't get it. It's just mental, to say the least, and I'm on our fucking words because my brain feels like it's melting. Cleveland Brown has a new voice. For many, many years, for over 20 years, it's always been Mike Henry. Now, it's a YouTuber named Azerrz.
Cleveland, what's your opinion on world hunger?
Peter Griffin.
Perhaps.
Yes. Back when obviously the Black Lives Matter movement happened, the leading voice of Cleveland Brown, Mike Henry, decided to step down because he's white and he felt like playing a black character wasn't really right. So he decided to step away. Obviously, Seth MacFarlane, obviously the people who make Family Guy, had a decision to make who was going to voice Cleveland going forward. Would they axe the character or would they find somebody else? They've made the most amazing decision and got a YouTuber, and YouTubers aren't really treated respectfully in the mainstream media. I mean, they've been treated like trash for so many years. I do think KSI has massively changed that. He's changed the massive landscape of YouTube on social media, to be honest. And Azerrz, who for me, I've been a massive fan of this guy for a long time. I've been watching his videos, not all of his videos nowadays, but back in the day, I used to love his Call of Duty Black Ops impersonations. Like, he would have done Cleveland Brown, he would have done Barack Obama, Donald Trump. Like, his man is just amazing at impersonations. He's incredible. When he got the lead role to be the voice of Cleveland Brown, I was like, it's just an remarkable. Like, he goes from voicing Cleveland Brown in Call of Duty Black Ops to now literally being the main voice of the character that he loves, and that's just amazing, to be honest. So Azerrz, if you're watching this, I'm so happy for you, man. Best of luck, my man. Best of luck. And by now, you would know that we usually end the video with a little wholesome, positive video just to lift people's spirits. And today, Marcus Rashford and Joe Wicks got MBEs. And Marcus Rashford, obviously, for free school meals, which he is still fighting for, so I wish him all the best of luck. Joe Wicks for his remarkable home fitness videos to keep everyone sort of not going insanity during lockdown. And this humongous, remarkable man did what pretty much Sir Captain Tom Moore did, and he did 100 laps in his house and raised a lot of money. And I have a little video to share for that.
আল্লাহ করোনা ভাইরাসের জন্য মানুষের যে দুর্গতি আরম্ভ হয়েছে আল্লাহ ওইটা সারবেন আমি রমজানের দিনও 100 বার আটরাম কেন লাগি করোনা ভাইরাসের লাগি আমি মানুষে উদ্বুদ্ধ করতেছি যে আমি 100 বছরের লোক যদি আমি 100 বার ঘুরি ফর দিস পারপাস তাহলে আপনারা কি চিন্তা করবেন না যে সবে মিললে করি কাজ নাহি বয় নাহি লাজ
So everyone, that's the end of another video on the channel and the end of another TMIR this month in review. If you think the Premier League are the most corrupt sport in industry in the history of probably sports, and if you think Rick Parry and Richard Masters literally don't give a flying F about fans and think that £15 a month for a Premier League game is absolutely fucking ridiculous, by the way, then you just literally go to the Premier League, tell them to go and take that £15 and buy a dildo and shove it up their fucking ass. But first, just lean back and headbutt that motherfucking like button. You can also follow my social media platforms. The link is just down there in the description. I wish you all an amazing day out there. Stay safe and healthy too. Please like, subscribe. The natural, the punk of YouTube is out.